Hello, this is video 8.3, Area of Circles. Please write your title at the top of your page. Pause the video so you can split your paper into 4 sections as you see on your screen, and when you're ready to continue, press play. Please pause now. Okay, so in the previous lesson we talked about circumference, and circumference is the distance around a circle. Area is different. The area of a circle is all in the yellow shaded part. So it's what's inside the circle, how much space that circle takes up. So I want you to draw your circle and color it in with maybe a light color or a highlighter, okay, and then label the radius here. And then next to that, I want you to write the formula A equals pi r squared. Okay, and that's how we say it. A equals, this is the pi symbol, and then for r to the second power, we say r squared. Or you can say r to the second power. And then when you're down below here, I want you to write what you see on your screen. Pause the video to do so, and when you're ready to continue, press play. Please pause now. Okay, so I already went over the formula for the area of a circle, okay, and it's also important for you to note these two things. First of all, you cannot use the diameter in place of r squared, or r to the second. So in the parentheses here, I wrote here that d does not equal, that's the not equal to sign, does not equal r to the second. Okay, they're not the same, and that's a common mistake. Kids want to use the diameter and replace r squared with the diameter, and that's not going to give you the area. All right, the other thing you need to know is that units should be labeled units squared. So if we're talking about centimeters, you'll put cm and then a little 2 on it. All right, if we're talking about inches, it's inches and a little 2, in and then that little 2. Now on the upper right side of your notes, I want you to write these two examples down, draw the circle, and then label the parts as you see on your screen. Pause the video to do so, and when you're ready to continue, press play. Please pause now. All right, so now we're going to continue by finding the area of these two circles. And remember, we're not finding the circumference, we're finding how much space that circle takes up. So we're going to start with the formula A equals pi r squared. So your first slide should always be the formula. Now underneath that formula, we're going to plug in the information we know. We know that pi is 3.14, and the radius in this circle, it's labeled for us. The radius is 6 feet. So now our second row becomes 3.14 times 6 squared. Now we're going to solve this, and depending on the calculator you have, it could be solved differently. On a phone calculator, usually you have to enter the squared part first and then multiply it by 3.14. So here you want to follow the order of operations. So exponent 6 to the second power is 36. Because remember, 6 to the second power is not 6 times 2. 6 to the second power is 6 times 6. So for your notes, I want you to write it like this, 3.14 times 36. And here I'm going to put a little arrow saying we did that first, okay? Now in your calculator, enter 3.14 times 36, and that'll be your area. So the area is 113.04, and then we say feet squared. Anytime you talk about area, the units are labeled with that little 2, units squared. Okay, and then we box our answer. All right, now let's take a look at problem 2. On problem 2, we're going to find the area, the space that this circle takes up. So we start with the formula. A equals pi r squared. And now we have to enter the information we know. We know what pi is, but the radius, we don't know what the radius is yet because they gave us the diameter. So because the diameter is 28, remember in the previous lesson we learned that the radius is half of that. So we take that 28 and divide it by 2. The radius is 14. Now we can plug in our numbers in our formula. So we have A equals 3.14 times 14 squared. And remember, we need to do order of operations first. So we're going to do the 14 squared first. And that's not 14 times 2. It's 14 times itself, times 14. So then in the next line, I want you to write 3.14 times 196. And then using a calculator, enter those two numbers and then you'll get your area. So the area is going to be 615.44. Okay, and then that's our final answer and we box that. Okay, on the lower left side of your notes, I want you to copy what you see on your screen. Pause the video to do so, and when you're ready to continue, press play. Please pause now. Okay, so for this part, we're going to look at semicircles, and semicircles are just half a circle. So the formula for the area of a semicircle is area equals half times pi r squared. So when we're looking at this picture here on number 3, this is a semicircle, and it sort of looks like the sunrise when it's coming up above the horizon. In fact, that's going to be our movie clue. So go ahead and write the word sunrise on the side here just so that I know you're listening. So what we're going to do is find the area of this, and we're going to start with the formula. So here's the formula, A equals pi r squared, or 1/2 pi r squared, and then we need the radius. And if you look at this picture here, it tells us the distance across the semicircle is 8 meters. If we were to make this a full circle, that 8 meters would actually be the diameter. So let's go ahead and I kind of drew half the circle there so you can see that it's a full circle. So this is the diameter. So let's go ahead and find the radius. The radius would be half of 8, which is 4 meters. So now we're going to use the 4 in place of r here. But make sure you write this down on your notes. That way you can remember where we got that 4. So now we have 1/2 times 3.14 times 4 squared. And remember, we have to do the order of operations first, which would mean we have to evaluate 4 squared, which is 4 times 4, and that's going to be 16. So I'm just going to cross this out and write 16 above in red. Okay, and then in our calculator, all you have to do is enter this. Now to enter the 1/2, you can just enter 0.5, or you could do 3.14 times 16 divided by 2, and that would take care of the 1/2. Okay, so go ahead and try practicing it on your calculator so that way you know you're doing it right. And then we'll write the area. The area is going to equal 25.12, and then we label it meters squared, and you box your answer. Now let's try another problem. Copy this down on your paper, pause the video if you need to, and then press play when you're ready to continue. Please pause now. And we're going to start with the same formula for a semicircle. Area equals 1/2 pi r squared. And then in this semicircle, they have the radius already labeled for us because that's the 11 centimeters represents the distance from the center to the edge of that half circle. So then we write this equation, area is 1/2 times 3.14 times 11 squared. And then the 11 squared is 11 times 11, which is going to be 121. You always want to do that first before you multiply. And now in your calculator, you could enter 0.5 times 3.14 times 121. And then our answer becomes 189.97 centimeters squared. And we box our answer. And that's all for your notes. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.